we've been talked about the CCP's infiltration,
Yeah.
And also CCP's persecution against the Chinese dissidents.
Right.
And also here, like on American U.S. soil, like
Right.
they have law enforcement here. How do you feel about that?
Well, the sad part of it is that I know as an American that if we don't fall in line, like I was just running for office for a state Senate position, $12,000 a year, they came in and raided my house with SWAT team twice in 9 months, only because I wasn't the one they wanted to win, and they were fearful that I would win those elections. But think about that. That's in America, and that was happening in 2016 and 2018. Imagine that I have to ask you, does the CCP have that reach to come into America, as if we're some sanctuary that it doesn't happen to us here? But look what they did to General Flynn. Look what they did to Roger Stone. Look what they did to our president, Donald J. Trump. This is what they do when they come out and they reach out for you. And I know that you guys live in fear because communism is a real thing. Because it's actually a bunch of very small-minded people who believe that they need to maintain control over you because your freedom scares them. And they don't have enough intellect to understand that your freedom makes everybody better. But if they can control you through fear and manipulation, then that's how they maintain that level of control. What that tells you, they're small-minded. They want to do something to harm you rather than help you, which means they're selfish, right?
They're cowards.
Absolutely. These people don't have the ability to come up to you and say, hey, I screwed up, and here's what I did wrong, and here's how I want to fix it. No, you're the problem. You're the issue. Why are you talking about freedoms or liberties? And I love the fact that you guys have been able to come out on your own and say, listen, I want to talk about freedoms and liberty in America and tell you about the dangers of the wave of that red wave, that CCCP Communist Party coming into America, because we already have it here. It's called the Republican and Democrat Party. It's the two wings of the same bird. We're watching them destroy our freedoms, just like the Patriot Act that they just re-upped just on Thursday or Friday. They voted in late at night to go ahead and allow for continuing surveillance of American citizens. And they could have stopped that, but they didn't, because why? They're all in on it. They've all been manipulated. And the CCP, which is just a party, it's not the Chinese people, which is, I'm amazed. Like, the Chinese people are amazing people, but yet there's this little party of guys with their little bitty brains and obviously not a lot of great, awareness of who they are because they're so selfish about themselves. They think they know what's best for over 1 billion people. How arrogant to think that they're going to walk around and say, oh, I know what I'm doing because you don't. That's what CCP or the Chinese Communist Party does to people.
Yeah, exactly.